I don't know how to start a video, but I'm Hootless, and this is another Stardew Valley mod spotlight. And today I'm going to be spotlighting. Oh, what are you doing, computer? Stop that. Today I'm going to be spotlighting two more mods again. I promise soon I'll be getting to the ones where I only do, one mod per video. But for now, they're all really simple mods, so simple but useful, I would say. So the two mods I'm going to be spotlighting today, and they will be installed the same way as the previous two mods, so if you aren't sure how to install Stardew Valley Modding API compatible mods, just go look at the last video, which was the CJB item spawner and the CJB, there we go, cheats menu mods. And I explained at the beginning of the last video how to use those, so you can just go check that out, and it's just the same process. So the two mods that I have this time are NPC Map Locations and Lookup Anything. And these two mods are pretty simple, especially, NPC Map Locations, the name is on the tin. If I go to the map here, you can see that right now they're grayed out, but if I press tab, you can open up the menu, and I will say always show villagers, and then we look at the map again. You can see where all of the villagers currently are, and it shows it, accurately. In fact, let's see if I open up, what is it, P? There we go. Time, let's go to like 2 p.m. Let's see if anybody's moving around on the map. I don't see anybody immediately moving around, but I don't know how jumping around the time really affects anything. These are probably just like general areas anyways, like, if they're walking around in general inside of Joja Mart, it probably won't show them moving. But I guess there's not really any way to know. Yeah, I can't tell if they're actually supposed to be moving around or anything, but there's a bunch of different ways to filter. I don't know why I closed it. There's a bunch of different ways to filter it. You can always show villagers, show the ones you've talked to, hide the ones you've talked to, and that's, it's pretty handy. So like if I show only the ones I've talked to, then the ones that are darkened are the ones that I still have to talk to. I've already talked to Willie today, which is why he's lit up. And that's in testing the other one that I'll get to in a second here, the other mod. So you can only show villagers in your location, show villagers within a specified heart level, so you could say like, only 0 to 5 hearts I want to see. You can show hidden villagers, which is like, all of the ones that aren't the main townies. You can mark the villagers that have a daily quest or birthday. They show traveling merchant. You can include or exclude any villagers. And I think that's just the main villagers and not the hidden ones. That's what it looks like. So that's a pretty cool mod. It would be very handy. Would have been very handy in my doing everything one, because I always had to hunt down the villagers and try to find where they are and remember who I talked to. This way is much simpler. I can just look at the list and be like, have I talked to this person? I have not, so I gotta go talk to Gus. The other mod is also very useful, but very different, and you activate it by pressing F1 when hovering over something. So if I hover over this stone, I press F1, pops up stone, a nondescript gray stone, break apart to obtain stone. I can do it in my inventory, so I can see, like this one is actually a really good example. Shows what it's needed for. I don't know if this is updated for bulletin board jewelry craft. I guess the, no, because, yeah, the bulletin board is inside of the community center, so I'm not sure if this is updated, though, for the community center bundle overhaul. I'm not entirely sure. But sells for 750 gold, sells to either the shipping box or Clint. The people who love it are Evelyn, Gus, Jody, Marnie, Maru, Penny, and Willie. Everybody else likes this, that kind of thing. Recipes, it's used in the crafting menu for the Ring of Yoba, and I own one of these. If I look at parsnip seeds, I own 15 of them. See also parsnip, and I can click on that. So that's pretty neat. And it just gives you tons of details about like everything pretty much, and it also gives you tons of details about villagers. So let's go find a villager. Just gotta walk into town here. I know Willie was fishing before I started this video, but I don't know if he still is, what with the time skip and all. So let's just sort of wander around. Nobody's moving around. I hope that's not a bug of some kind holding people still. Oh, nope, there's Vincent. That'll do. Hello there, Vincent. Press F1 on him, and you can see he likes a lot of things. And handy enough, the things that you have in your inventory currently are actually lit up with green. So you can just be like looking at this list, and you don't have to look at specific things. You can just say, oh look, I have a diamond in my inventory, so I know Vincent likes diamonds, and I know I have a diamond in my inventory, and that makes it a lot simpler to just give people the gifts that they want. It also shows birthday, what your friendship level is with them. I'll go find Willie and show you how the friendship thing works. I guess I could have just given the diamond to Vincent. It's not like it really matters. That's Elliot. So, I also don't think there's a limit to the range, so like I could stand over here and press F1, and that shows me everything still. So it's a very useful mod. What is that bird doing? Bird, please. Willie's not right there. In a store? In a store. So you can see right here, friendship next is at 160 points, so I assume that means next heart is in 160. It started out at 240, but when I gave him the diamond, it went up to 160. So I guess giving somebody a gift that they love is worth 80 points, and then that means, you know, every 3 gifts that you give somebody, as long as they love them, it gets a heart. And that's pretty neat. It's good to know how much that gives roughly. And it also tells you other details, whether you can romance them, whether you've talked to them today, whether you've gifted them today, how many times you've gifted them things this week, and just, you know, a whole bunch of things. A birthday. So both really cool mods, really useful, especially if you're trying to do the everything in 1 year challenge. Like, you know, it really helps to be able to know where the NPCs are, what they like, what items are used in bundles, if that's actually accurate. So it's just altogether really cool, and hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this, and I'll see you guys next time.